Crazy 1 to 755.55.
Sucker Free is hitting the Vegas Strip for Spring Break 2011. We got interviews and performances from Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and more. We also count down the hottest videos, so you don't want to miss it. It goes down tomorrow at 11, only on MTV2.
The ever-popular Bellator girls, Mercedes Terrell and Jade Bryce, with us tonight here in Mississippi.
I always assume those kisses are for me. I could be wrong, but I do. Every time they blow a kiss, I assume it's for me.
No, I think they are for you, Jimmy, actually. We are now set for Bellator Light Heavyweight Tournament quarterfinal number 2, Rich Hale versus Nik Fekete. In his pro MMA career, Rich Hale has recorded 6 wins by knockout or TKO.
Getting 3 belts in 3 different weight classes, holding them consecutively was huge, but this is that much bigger. Being a champion for Bellator, it's going to be quite an achievement. I mean, he's making history. I plan to take Nik Fekete out of his element, out of his wrestling, and put him into my world. I mean, what is the big thing that wrestlers do? Is he going to get a 3-second count and pin me? Absolutely not. One thing that wrestlers do not like is getting punched in the face. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to him. You know what I mean? How many can you take on your face before you give up on that shot? When you realize that there's no hope. You know, you're just going to get devastated and you have no answer now. You know, I'm really just going to take him out of his element and make him uncomfortable and make him have to fight my fight where he's going to find there's absolutely no hope.
Nik Fekete was an NCAA Division I Wrestling All-American at Michigan State University.
Why should people cheer for me? Because I'm the good guy, that's why. And the other opponent's the bad guy. Richard Hale's a big, strong, tough guy with good skill set. He's about 6'3". If it's a striking game, his height could come into a little bit of advantage, but this isn't just a striking fight, it's a mixed martial arts contest. I've been a part of different people's camps as a wrestling coach. I've been part of the training camps for Randy Couture, Vitor Belfort, Vanderlei Silva, Rashad Evans, Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner. I learned a lot for sure. I made the decision about 1.5 years ago to really focus on myself as a fighter. I've made a lot of sacrifices. Winning this belt would mean everything to me.
Bellator Light Heavyweight Tournament quarterfinal number 2, Rich Hale versus Nik Fekete. Jimmy, our tale of the tape.
And we see here the reach, 80.5-inch reach for Hale versus 73.5 for Fekete. That's going to be a factor.
And Jimmy, your inner circle.
Now, speaking of reach, I think distance is the key. Hale is a gigantic light heavyweight with an 80-inch reach. He has great boxing and wants to keep the wrestler on the outside. Efficiency is best. Given Hale's size, Fekete can't afford to go in for takedowns. He can't finish. Hale needs to stuff some takedowns early to take away Fekete's gas. His time to shine. Fekete has been a training partner to some of the best in the world for years. He sees this fight as a chance to make his own name as a competitor.
From Harrah's Tunica Hotel and Casino, Bellator Fighting Championships on MTV2, along with Everlast. Greatness is within. Now present the second fight in the Light Heavyweight World Championship Tournament quarterfinal round. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first the red corner at 6'4", weighing in at 204.5 pounds. As a professional, he brings 15 victories, 3 defeats with 1 draw. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, introducing Rich Rambreed Hale. And across the cage's adversary, fighting out of the blue corner at 6 foot even, weighing in at 205.5 pounds. Undefeated thus far as a professional at 4-0. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting Nik the Machete Fekete. And the referee in charge of the action, Jason Herzog.
This is our second Bellator Light Heavyweight Tournament quarterfinal. The winner joins Christian Pumbu in the semifinal round. Jason Herzog is the referee.
Are you ready? Let's fight!
The bell in round number 1.
He is heavyweight size. You can see the difference here between Rich Hale and Fekete. Can he use that range?
Rich Hale is in the blue trunks. Nik Fekete is in the red trunks.
Good strategy here by Hale, already circling, angling, flicking that jab out there. Make the grappler come to you, don't come to him.
Hale has had 3 bouts as a professional boxer, says that at some point he wants to resume his pro boxing career. He was also an amateur bodybuilder and weighed as much as 260 pounds. This is a man, Rich Hale, stands 6'4". His walk-around weight, his training weight is 240, and again, At our first quarterfinal, Christian Pumbu gets on the scale fully dressed at 200. This is a massive light heavyweight, Rich Hale.
Oh, good combination so far by Hale. It's the right hand that wrestlers go underneath to take you down. It's hard to shoot around the lead hand. If you're using it to jab and hook, the lead hand is the wrestler's nightmare. They go underneath the power shots typically.
Fekete, a former wrestling coach at Extreme Couture in Las Vegas, and shoots the single leg.
Man, look at the strength of Fekete. Beautiful takedown.
Fekete competed in the 2008 U.S. Olympic trials for freestyle wrestling.
You see Hale has his legs straight. He should not be doing that because Fekete can mount from here.
But Fekete failed to qualify for the Beijing Games for the United States, turned to MMA full-time. Now looking to go 5-0 to start his pro MMA career, without a doubt the biggest bout of his life.
Wow, tricky move by Hale and comes out.
Fekete now trying to stand with his opponent on his back, and he does just that.
Wow, he has an inverted triangle that he's going for. Could we see another one?
Inverted triangle. Shades of Toby Amata versus Jorge Masvidal.
He's got to really put his hips in. He's out.
That is it. Technical submission called by Jason Herzog. His Fekete is choked unconscious.
Unbelievable. A second inverted triangle here in Bellator. I had never seen that move once before Toby Amata did it. We have seen it twice.
Lightning indeed strikes twice in Bellator Fighting Championship.
Almost the exact same position. Stood up with a single leg. Hale locked up the inverted triangle, put his hips in, and it is over. Wow.
Jason Herzog is my favorite MMA referee. What an outstanding job by Jason Herzog, recognizing Fekete was out cold. Technical submission, no hesitation from Jason Herzog.
I'm looking around at everyone involved in Bellator. They're all flashing me a 2. Like they can't believe this happened again.
Our Bellator replay is presented by Insidious. It's not the house that's haunted. In theaters April 1st.
Just like Masvidal stood up in a single leg, Hale puts the pressure on, grabs the leg to stabilize, and just puts those hips all the way in. It's the same mechanics as a triangle. That arm across the throat, and Hale, so big, so powerful. You see, he moved the arm, and when he felt it was limp, Jason Herzog, he stops the fight. Let's take another look at it. Man, so much more impressive. A light heavyweight. This is a lightweight move. This is a move you pull at 145, 155, not at light heavyweight. You see the pressure he put with his legs. Nowhere to go for Fekete, and he is out. Man, beautiful job by Rich Hale.
16 pro MMA wins for Rich Hale, and that is the biggest of his mixed martial arts career. Let's take you back to 2009 at the World MMA Awards. This was named Submission of the Year. Bellator's first season. Toby Amata versus Jorge Masvidal. Bellator number 5.
And out goes Masvidal from the inverted triangle, and people's jaws just dropped when they saw that. I didn't think we'd ever see it again, let alone at light heavyweights. Incredible.
We have a Submission of the Year candidate for the World MMA Awards here in 2011. You are watching Bellator.
Does your love for motorcycles go beyond riding? Then look into the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. You'll work hands-on. You'll find people who share your passion. And you'll get the training that can help you make a living doing what you love.
I get up every day, and I love what I do.
This is our escape. We get to work on motorcycles. We get to ride them. It's awesome.
MMI's the place to go.
Motorcycle Mechanics Institute. Visit mmitech.edu or call today to receive a digital brochure. Where do leading motorcycle manufacturers look for technicians? The Motorcycle Mechanics Institute, featuring a curriculum developed in close collaboration with Harley-Davidson, BMW, Honda, Kawasaki, Suzuki, and Yamaha.
I work with a group of guys that live, eat, and sleep motorcycles.
You cannot put a price on waking up every day and doing what you love to do. Call MMI, contact somebody, and get the ball rolling.
You can live the dream. Call us today or visit mmitech.edu. Motorcycle technicians are in high demand. Visit mmitech.edu or call today to receive a digital brochure.
Is your computer running slowly? Does it take more than 3 seconds for your email to load? Are you frustrated with error messages, blue screens, computer freezes, and crashes? These are not only annoying, but can cause permanent damage to your computer. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, your computer and your privacy may be at risk, because these are usually the telltale signs of a virus, and it can only get worse until you act. Get a free diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
My Clean PC is outstanding, and my computer is running faster than ever.
My Clean PC came through with flying colors when no one else could.
My Clean PC totally cleaned up my system and increased my speed.
MyCleanPC.com can remove spyware, viruses, and infected emails, all speeding up your PC's performance. It offers all-in-one protection, and it's been downloaded by millions of users. Even if you have antivirus software, your computer could still be infected. Find out instantly with a free comprehensive diagnosis at mycleanpc.com.
Saturday, April 2nd. Wow! Bellator Fighting Championships live on MTV2 comes to the Mohegan Sun Arena.
Just like that!
Where lightweight world champion Eddie Alvarez defends his title against Season 2 tournament champion Pat Curran. And former Bellator world champion Lyman Good faces Rick Hahn in welterweight tournament semifinal action. Saturday, April 2nd at the Mohegan Sun Arena. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com or the Mohegan Sun box office.
Welcome back live to Bellator Fighting Championships, your home of the upside-down triangle technical submission. Here is Michael Williams.
Inside the Bellator cage with the inverted triangle choke locked tight in place, there was no tap. Therefore, by technical submission officially at 155 of round number 1, the winner now earning his place in the semifinal round of the light heavyweight world championship tournament, Rich Rare Breed Hale.
The former professional boxer scores an amazing technical submission win here in his Bellator debut. Rich Hale, the victor, is with Jimmy Smith.
I'm with your winner, Rich Hale. Somewhere Toby Amata is upset with you, man. That is a lightweight move. How'd you pull that off?
It's just what I train, man. I train to be like a little guy. Give you guys exciting fights. You don't see many heavyweights, light heavyweights move like that. I'm going to recreate it. I'm going to show you guys how it's supposed to be done. You don't want to stand on the feet, and you definitely don't want to go to the ground.
Now, talk us through that submission. You said you trained it. Was it something you were looking for, or just fall into it?
You came with that takedown, had a nice takedown. I'm not really worried. I like being on the ground, too. I mean, stand-up's definitely the game. It just more or less, he walked himself right into it, and I said, hey, why not?
Now, you said, I'm a light heavyweight who fights like a lightweight. Do you think that's important moving on in this tournament, being unpredictable?
Absolutely. Nobody knows what's coming. They can sit and watch little guys, but got the power of a big guy, the speed of a little guy. Like I said, I'm recreating the game of light heavyweight.
Well, congratulations. Moving on to the semifinals, Rich Hale, ladies and gentlemen.
That victory gives Rich Hale passage into the semifinal round of Bellator's light heavyweight tournament, where he joins Christian Pumbu in the last 4. The winner, by way of first-round technical submission, Rich Hale defeats Nik Fekete. Still to come tonight, DJ Linderman will face Rafael Davis in our 3rd Bellator light heavyweight tournament quarterfinal. And when we return, we will hear from Bellator's reigning 155-pound champion of the world, Eddie Alvarez, as he prepares for his